Good morning. If you want a quick overview of the trades I took, they are all right here. That is really it. Adios if you want to leave. Goodbye. If you want to know why I took these trades, I'll show you. First things first, what I got to say is that I had an idea at 8:30. Well, I had it last night, to be honest. But, yeah. I'll just explain it. Basically, I have three charts on three charts. One with the anchored VWAP on the IPO, or the first day that it came out, which is this chart. As you can see, the VWAP's down here, the first standard deviation's up here, and I was expecting calls on that standard deviation, the +1. We got beat down like a bitch these past like couple months. Nah, not couple months. I just say the past like month. We've just gotten beat down with hella news, just shit like that. And last night, it came out that Tesla, or Elon, I guess you could say, is selling shares. But this is what it looks like right now. This is still, this is right now, current. Okay, so let's just say pre-market, it didn't look perfect. It looked better than other stocks, that's for sure. But this is basically what it looked like. Let's just say it like that. Looked like that, and I had the 153.33 as the +1 standard deviation on the IPO. I expected if it broke it to get calls, but I didn't trade calls today. I traded NVDA. The reason why I didn't get in Tesla was because of the news, but obviously that was wrong. NVIDIA, I played calls on NVIDIA. As you can see, it fucking tanked, but my plays were fine. They worked. They did good. Let's explain my thesis over here. NVIDIA is probably better for calls than Tesla right now. It's trying to gap under the... Okay, let's just say this is from the CPI gap up. I put a VWAP there, and it's trying to break... It was like, as you can see right here, it says pre-market 172.35, and it was trying to gap underneath that -3 standard deviation. And it had a lot of volume right here, so I expected a little push up. Let's go to the chart. All right, let's go to that first. I also put a December VWAP. The December view. Okay, this is where it opened basically. Let's just zoom in. Fuck the volume weighted profile. It doesn't matter. It's all good. But basically, it opened underneath it. As you can see, right now we're on the 2-minute, and it popped up quite a bit, and it kept going down, and I was like, all right, this is going to pop because it's so overextended, and with all the volume there, this is the volume weighted average price of the month, December, and it's right there. I expected a little pop, so I got in around 170.68, 170.50, and it popped up, and it tagged me out. I traded that NVIDIA 0.32 to 0.42, and it took about 3, 4, or 5 minutes around there. I'll show you the contract. What was it? 160, I believe. No, 180. Obviously, don't focus on these ones right now. They are not the best calls, I guess you could say, or the best trades. So I got in at 0.32. That was basically the low, almost 2 cents off the low, and it took me out at 0.42, which is this candle right here. It was a great trade, honestly. If I would have moved the stop underneath the low of that candle, it would have stopped me out and then ran, because that's how that candle moved. It fell and then went back up. But good trade overall. So yeah, not bad. Obviously, in hindsight, I should have just been like, this is such a major level on the IPO fucking, like, you don't usually get to see this a lot. You don't really get to see stocks like this fall all the way down to a standard deviation. Like, this is pretty huge. So I should have been like, I'm guaranteeing that this probably will overcome the news, and I should have gotten in. Also, my exit on my calls would have been okay, I had a couple exits. It would have been the test of this -2 standard deviation on the daily year to date. I would have gotten out when it tested it, or I would have gotten out. Okay, so it opened down here, obviously, as you can see. Let me take this volume let me take that off. It opened down here. I would have probably gotten out some right here or some right here. But basically, if it reaches up here, I'll probably add some puts, but it probably won't reach that for now. It'll probably just consolidate within these two areas. Let's turn this back on. Look at all the volume that's being put in down here. Quite a bit. Look at the volume down here. Like, goddamn, the average is quite high for the volume. But honestly, we could see a pop because down below 156.59 there's not too much volume, so we actually could see a pop back up to 159. But I'm not going to trade that because I'm done for the day. But that was my two ideas. And then NVDA, I took a couple stupid trades after that. Basically, here, let me just zoom out. This is what I want to show you. It was just trending this downtrend like so much, like this -3 deviation. And I was like, this is way overextended. This is not like sustainable. Obviously, it's kind of found grounding right around this area of 166 to 169, and it's finding its ground. Obviously, I don't think it'll pop back up to 173 today, but could see 170 maybe. Not sure. But yeah, I just tried to scalp calls down here, but it just didn't work. The contract was moving like absolute ass. Like, look at that. It just wasn't moving well. I wish I could show you more, but let me take that VWAP off. Okay, there we go. So I bought in on, I was looking at the 2 minute. I bought in on a doji candle 2 minute at 20. I sold at 18, and obviously it popped back up to 24, which is unfortunate. But I also bought, oh no, okay, so I bought at 20, then I sold a couple minutes later, 10:06 at 0.18. Then I bought two contracts at 0.20 right here at 0.20 again. I probably should have put a bid out, but it's all good. And then it popped up to 0.20 or 22, but I already sold at the bid because I just hated how the contract was moving. A loss of $2 that I didn't need. Tesla, I bought puts right up here because right here was where it was touching the -2 deviation that I showed you earlier on the daily. Right here, this is where it's touching 159-ish area. So I bought puts and I scalped for $2, but then I lost it to that NVDA call. But other than that, those were my trades. Good day, still positive. I could actually turn, let me move that right there. Yeah, so boom. All right, cool. Plus $9, not bad. I'll take that any day of the week. But yeah, that's it. Adios. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.